Hey everybody, Mike the Aural Retentive here with the third and final part of my Neil Diamond collection. The only thing I will not be showing here is some 45s. I have picked up some 45s of Neil Diamond stuff, which is not all that fascinating. I've got like 8 or 10, something like that. I come across them while I'm looking for other stuff for good colored vinyl 45s to make clocks out of. I'm like, oh, Neil Diamond, so I'll pick it up. So then this is his later years stuff. When I say later years, I mean the later years of what I collect. I mean, he's still releasing albums. He's got like three Christmas albums or something crazy. But this is the latter phase of his career that I collect. So we got this one, Aural Diamond Serenade, which I showed the reel-to-reel tape of. This one reminds me of my father. It's pretty, I mean, it's got some more up songs, but it's kind of quiet and introspective, got some really good songs on here. Lady Magdalene, I've Been This Way Before, Longfellow Serenade. Good stuff. Now, and then there's this one, which I've also mentioned from the reel-to-reel. This one also reminds me of my father. It's got the booklet in here. This one is it's very new agey, kind of 70s. What year was this? 73. Yeah. And parts of it repeat. I mean, it's a soundtrack, so it's got some songs reprised later. But I like this one. So I toyed with getting, you can find Mexican versions of this, Portuguese, Canadian, there's half-speed masters, but I sort of began to draw the line collecting this stuff. The early years, the bang year stuff, where I could find a stereo and a mono, I'd do it, but I don't know. But this one's good. So this is, soundtrack to the movie that didn't do well, but the soundtrack is great. So then we got Beautiful Noise. I have 2 copies. I've got a promo copy and a regular copy. This one was produced by Robbie Robertson of the band. It's got Beautiful Noise, Don't Think Feel, Stargazer, If You Know What I Mean. If You Know What I Mean is probably one of my favorites on here. But there was, a touch of the glam, sequin outfits starting to happen here. And so this is the last studio album that I collected. Anything after this is a pass for me. The ultimate last album, because I think Love at the Greek came after Beautiful Noise. Again, I have a promo copy and a regular copy, and I mean, you can see him here. I'm not sure that a blue sequined top and slacks is flattering for any guy. But this album, whoever had it before me, I got this actually at Half Price Books for $1, but whoever had it before me has these realistic anti-static record protection sleeves, so they took care of it. So that's Love at the Greek. That was the last of the line, literally. And the only one that I have not shown yet is from earlier, and it is, of course, Neil Diamond, Hot August Night, which is a fantastic live album. It's a double. And I have 3 versions of this. So the original version has this inner flap, which has pictures And then there's another one that's just the gatefold. It doesn't have that extra flap in it. So that's two versions. And then I've got another version that is just, it doesn't even have, it's not a gatefold, it just stuck both albums in one sleeve. But this has got everything. This is another one that I listened to. I mean, I as a kid I liked live music, so I liked the feel of this one, and I would listen to this one a lot as I went to sleep. I think I recorded this on a cassette. By I didn't have stereo stuff back then, but I pressed record on a little handheld tape recorder and put it next to the speaker, and then played this record, and then I would listen to it when I was going to bed. So I listened to this one. So that is it. These are my 3 Hot August Night versions. I'm always looking for Neil Diamond Rainbow, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I can go on eBay and buy it for $10, but I know I've seen it at several half-price books for $1. I'm not gonna spend money on that one. But yeah, so in conclusion, Neil Diamond, of course, earlier the better for me. But some of these later albums have some really awesome stuff, and listening to Neil Diamond reminds me of my folks, and they would often stack like a Neil Diamond, Barbra Streisand, Neil Diamond, Barbra Streisand, and then put the arm over it, and then they would just play all day long, and just listen to it all day long. So it really kind of imprinted on me, and of course, I mean, Barbra Streisand is talented, obviously, but her music was more mellow, and except for the soundtrack to A Star Is Born, which I ended up watching that, I think, with my mom on TV one time. And so, again, that was one that I recorded with my little tape recorder and listened to, as I went to sleep. Chris Christopherson was rocking out some of those songs, and, Barbra Streisand was kind of more hip and up-tempo, you might say, on that album. So, but, yeah, so those, this music was what I grew up with, so it has a special place in my heart, and so I think I have everything that I need to get except for Rainbow, which I will find someday, for my 1977 to early 60s when he started off. And of course there's like some 45s he released with some other guy before he ever made an album, which go for big money. Not really interested in that. So I'm a collector, but not, like a crazy collector. I'm not, like I said, you go on eBay right now, you can find 45s from, 20 different countries available for the hardcore collector. But, I picked up a couple import albums, but not going to get everything that exists. So as this collection is semi-finite, I thought I would show it. So for those of you that made it through parts 1, 2, and 3, congratulations. I appreciate it. If you guys have any Neil Diamond collections out there you want to talk to me about, bring it on. I would love to see comments about Neil Diamond in the notes. So leave a comment, and thank you for watching the Neil Diamond collection.